A local organization is hoping to catch your attention while you're driving. The East Tennessee chapter of Freedom from Religion Foundation recently putting up a billboard, and here's a look at their message. It references keeping state and church separate. The billboard is off Highway 129 in Maryville if you're heading northbound. New here at 5, WATE 6 on your side reporter Laura Halm talking to the organization behind the billboard. She joins us now live here in the studio. So Laura, what does this group hope that people will consider when they see this?
Well, when it comes to timing, it's up now because it just happened to be when the billboard was available. And the organization's president, Alita Ledendecker, adds she simply hopes it gets people thinking. One after another going by this billboard.
It was put up yesterday.
The message from the East Tennessee chapter of Freedom from Religion Foundation, or FFRF.
Our government is really supposed to be a secular government. Lots of people in East Tennessee are very comfortable with the idea of inserting religion into government. And I think this is a very important message for people to see.
Chapter President Alita Ledendecker.
Pretty exciting to have this happen.
Saying their message is in support of the First Amendment, and they chose this spot out of convenience.
The billboard wasn't targeting any particular issue, just the general idea of keeping state and church separate.
Brian Abel has driven by, describing it in one word.
Disturbing.
And says
the sign itself will get you thinking if you're a moral thinker. I think it promotes people to think more on government and less on God, to remove God's moral character from government, which, in my opinion, the Founding Fathers used the Bible to create our founding documents.
LMU law professor Akram Pfizer says FFRF's message is constitutionally protected by the First Amendment, and he sees nothing problematic.
The only time speech, like let's say a billboard, could be problematic is if it's seen by the courts as an incitement to imminent violence or lawlessness. That's not applicable here. And the key thing is here, the government is not involving itself in the speech. It's not trying to regulate it, or it's not disallowing it.
The billboard will be up for the next 4 weeks.
I just hope a lot of people see it and it starts a conversation.
Now, you may have noticed this billboard near Henley Street referencing being an atheist. This one is also sponsored by Freedom from Religion Foundation. However, leaders with the local chapter say they did not put this one up. It was done by their national chapter. Bo?
All right, Laura, thank you. You know, we've reached out to Lamar Advertising to see what guidelines they have for billboard content. Our newsroom has not received a reply just yet, but as soon as we learn more, of course, we're going to be sure to share that information with you.